Hello YouTube, Ken Hao here with another Black Desert Online video for you. And this weekend I'm going to actually try to get 2 videos out for you guys. The one after this one is going to be my season server preparation guide and tips and tricks and whatever information I feel relevant to give to you guys about the season server. It's coming out in a couple of weeks over there. And I also want to talk about the news that we got out of yesterday's little roadmap news release, press conference, whatever event that Pear Abyss had here in Korea. And they talked for quite a while, but didn't really show much. It mostly was a bunch of abstract things like we're working on this, we're working on that, but not really a lot of specifics from what I could understand. Remember, my Korean is not perfect, but no, just things like we're working on a new area, and this area is going to be south of Medea, and no screenshots or anything else really like that. They also apparently going to rework the constellation aspect of the game. When when you're making a character, when you're creating a character, you get the option to choose your sign, a zodiac sign kind of thing. So they're planning on reworking that, but again, no in-game graphics or footage of what's going to look like. And I've been playing games for long enough now that until I see what it's going to actually look like in game, I don't really pay attention too much to any roadmaps, because things can change drastically if they ever even come. But the 2 things that I want to talk about are, of course, the new class and the release of the Blackstar Armor outside of Korea. And of course, you clicked on the thumbnail, so you already knew that. But let's start with the most exciting thing, I think, for me anyways, which is the new class, which is coming out for us here in Korea on July. They're releasing it in July, and the Awakening apparently is coming out in August. Of course, July is 30 days, so it can be the beginning of July or end of July. I'm not going to hold my breath. When it comes, and you can make sure to join the stream so that you can see the character creation and then also the actual gameplay. I already have all my boss boxes saved up, so that I can just pop them open whenever I make the character, or whenever I get the Awakening. I can pop the Dandelion box open and proceed to do the enhancement stream for the new weapons as well. And as far as what the class is, it looks like it's going to be some kind of DPS class. It's got 2, is a dual wielding class, and I have yet to see a dual wielding class in any more RPGs that is not a DPS class. So we can pretty much count that. Although I would love to see a badass looking dual wielding class that is actually a support class, or maybe, who knows, even a tank. But for now, let's assume it's a DPS class, and it's Valencia themed. It's supposed to be a warrior from Valencia. And it's going to be, the one thing that I'm not very excited about is it's going to have some desert related perks, and it looks like they're trying to push us back to the desert, or maybe, I don't know, we don't know how powerful those incentives the class are going to get to be in the desert are, really. Who knows, maybe they just give it a camel, just like they did with the Shy. Maybe the specialty in the desert will be that this camel goes a little faster in the desert, and I hate camels, so I'm not planning on using a camel. And if the class is much more powerful in the desert to the point where it's not very good outside of the desert, I will not be playing too much. I'm still going to be playing it and leveling up to get the rewards and to show you guys the content, but I'm not really planning on maining the class. Anyways, we already saw the video in the opening, but let's take a look at it again here. You can see that they slam to the ground, the sword, and some cyclones or tornadoes, whatever those are, spin around him. Anyway, all that we have about the new class right now is that we know it's going to be called the Hasashi, and it's going to be a Valencia themed warrior, and it's going to have cyclones and things like that, and an affinity with the desert. It remains to be seen what those perks will be and how the other skills will look. But one thing that I like is that he's holding the biggest sword on his left hand, and as a lefty, I appreciate that. Hopefully the main weapon would actually be the one that is on his left hand. We need more lefty representation in video games. We're always left out. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we know about the new class. And now let's go to the next topic I want to talk about, which is the Blackstar Armor. And the Blackstar Armor is supposed to be released for you guys in July as well. Again, I don't know. I don't think they mentioned early July or end of July, so somewhere within the 30-day period there. But the good news is that you guys are going to get Blackstar Armor. The bad news is that Odalita is actually coming in August, I believe is what they mentioned. It's coming sometime after the Blackstar Armor anyways. And the problem with that is that to get the Dead God Armor, which is the upgraded kind of the next step up from the Blackstar Armor, you do need a drop from the 270 area, 272 man area, which I'll show you in game here. The new area in the Lita, which is these guys right here, 270 AP, 2 men, area, and they hit really hard. I have a part of my Odalita main quest here is to kill 50 of these guys, and they can easily kill you in 4 or 5 hits if you have around 300 DP. So it's not necessarily easy to go grind there. But either way, point is, you guys are not going to have this area here, so you're not going to be able to get the drop for the Dead God armor. So it's quite likely that you're not going to be able to get the Dead God armor in the, at least until probably September. Let's say the earliest, anyways, August, after the release of the leader for you guys. And with this all this going on around the world right now, I wouldn't count on those dates being set in stone in any way. You never know what could happen. They may delay the leader to September or November, who knows. Got a bigger update than just dropping the Blackstar Armor in the game. So translations and things like that need to be done, localizations and things like that. So it's gonna take a while. So just know that at least as it stands right now, without Odalita, you cannot get the Dead God armor. So you're hoping to get your Dead God armor in July if you're saving your Caphras and your pen, what is it, Red Nose or Dim Tree. Again, you're not going to be able to unless they do what they did with the Blackstar Armor drop, which used to only drop when they first released Odalita and the Blackstar Armor. The drop that you needed only dropped in the Thorny Vine Forest, the 250 area, 250 AP area. But they have, I think it was 2 months ago maybe, they changed it so there's still the best place to get it is here, but it also has a smaller chance to drop in Grana and I believe in Drigan as well. I got mine from Renaros while I was doing my test for the Agris Fever there. So I got my Blackstar Armor. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know and be aware and not be too excited about getting the Dead God Armor right when the Blackstar Armor drops, unless they change the drops of these, the drop they need to also be acquired in other areas. I do not believe that they have made that change. I only have seen them change the drop for the Blackstar drop. But if you know something that I don't, please feel free to let us know in the comments below. But yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to talk about as far as the thing that the news that we got yesterday. The new class looks cool. It'll probably be slightly OP when it comes out, like they always are, and when they first release, and then be nerfed a little bit. Then again, the Guardian is still OP. If since it's been out since December, and it's still pretty OP. So we'll see. But let me know your thoughts about the new class down below, and let me know if you're excited to get the Blackstar Armor, or if you're bummed out that you probably will not be able to get the Dead God Armor for a little longer than maybe you initially thought. But that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna go edit this and upload it to you guys, and then I'm gonna get started on my season server tips and tricks and guides and blah blah blah. So stay tuned for that, and if you liked the video and thought it was informative, I appreciate if you could hit that like button. If you want to see more video content from me, don't forget to subscribe, and also come join our Twitch community and our Discord community. Links for all this stuff down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.